Welcome to our workshop on how to target your resume. My name is Lindsay Woodrich, and I'm an employment specialist at the Mesa County Workforce Center.
And my name is Kirsten Maska, and I'm also an employment specialist at the Mesa County Workforce Center. The purpose of this workshop is to show you how to highlight your skills and experience that are relevant to the positions you are applying for. By bringing these details into your resume, employers will see not only that you're an impressive candidate, but also that you are exactly the person they're seeking to hire.
In today's presentation, we will discuss why you should target your resume, using the job description to your advantage, integrating keywords and skills into your resume, as well as how to contact an employment specialist for one-on-one resume review information. We are not going to go over how to create a resume. If you do need help getting started, we do have a resume builder on our website. Our job search toolbox workshop is also available online, and it does cover resume basics as well.
So what is a targeted resume? It's a resume written for a specific job opening, and it highlights the skills and experience relevant to that position. Each time you apply for a job, you should tailor the resume to be more relevant to that specific position. You have a better chance of getting an interview when you make it clear that you have the skills and experience that are required for that job.
Why do you need a targeted resume? First, you need to please the applicant tracking system, which is also called the ATS. It is a type of software used by employers during the hiring process to weed out candidates. It scans submitted resumes, searching for keywords relevant to the job that indicate that a person is qualified for the role. If those keywords are not present on the resume, the ATS will assume that the applicant is unqualified or a poor match for the job and eliminate them. In other words, if your resume is not written with this software in mind, you could be rejected before a hiring manager even sees your name. Luckily, the tool that will best help you pass through the ATS is directly in front of you, the job description. That is where you will find all of the essential skills and keywords that are important to a hiring manager. Therefore, when you effectively tailor your resume to target to a specific job description, you utilize the language that the ATS is looking for. And when the hiring manager posted the listing, they laid out exactly what they are looking for in their own language. The second reason to target your resume is just because you're speaking directly to the specific needs of that employer, as I mentioned before.
What section should I include in my resume? The first section that's super important is your education. Next is skills. After that is relevant coursework and certifications. Then work and professional experience, community involvement and volunteer experience, internships, and awards and accomplishments.
The top 3 resume sections to tailor are skills, the experience and tasks section, as well as coursework and certifications. As you've progressed through your career, you no doubt have built up a respectable, versatile skill set, and it's natural to want to show off that in your resume. However, though it may seem counterintuitive, listing every one of your skills is not doing you any favors. Remember, the hiring manager told you through the job description what skills they care about most. Tailor your resume by using it to decide what to feature and what to remove. First, for the skills section, if you can think of 20 impressive skills from your toolkit and 10 of them overlap with the job description, those 10 are the ones that should be highlighted on your resume. If there's no room for more, choose those that are highly relevant, but leave it at that. The next section to tailor is experience. You have to tailor your professional history and tasks to focus on the aspects that this particular hiring manager cares about most, as well as the coursework and certifications. You want to highlight the coursework and certifications that are required in the job description or relevant to that position.
Using the job description as your guide. First, you'll want to print and save a copy of the job description, highlight all the requirements for that position, highlight all the skills in that job description, go through the highlighted portions and check mark every requirement, skill, keyword, and piece of information you meet or exceed, and integrate the highlighted portions into your resume. If you want to successfully fit each job description, you'll first need to read it thoroughly. Hiring managers don't just jot down some notes about a job and press publish. Instead, job descriptions are carefully crafted to precisely outline what the role will entail and list the unique collection of skills needed.
So as you can see on this screen, we have a position summary from a real job description for an administrative assistant. We have gone through and highlighted all of the key words that are for a skill or a task that this employer has put in this summary. So you can see at the top, we highlighted administrative support, organization and communication. They talk about the need for handling confidential and time-sensitive material, as well as Microsoft Office knowledge, data entry, and being able to complete things accurately with high quality in a timely manner. So this is where you're going to want to start, just by highlighting those keywords. Continuing on, for this job description under the responsibilities section, again, we just highlighted those keywords: answering and directing, organizing and scheduling, filing. They want you to be able to reconcile expense reports, create presentations, and then on the right, they talk about team effort, about, again, handling sensitive information. And it really is just taking that time to go through and highlight all of those keywords in every single sentence that they're looking for. Last, we highlighted the requirements in red because those are extremely important to that job description. Because if you don't meet those requirements, you're going to get kicked out, especially by that ATS system. So we highlighted the 1 year of admin experience required, knowledge of office management systems, time management, attention to detail. They talk about Microsoft Office again, as well as always, there's typically an education requirement, which this one is high school diploma or equivalent, and then just college preferred. So now we took those keywords that are highlighted from the job description and we integrated them into the resume. On the top, we integrated and changed out those skills to match what was highlighted. As you can see, it matches with that job description. It has data entry, it has communication, it has Microsoft Office, teamwork, and you really want to target and match those skills from the resume or from the job description into the resume. As well as towards the bottom, you want to integrate still those keywords and tasks into your job experience. If you have experience with confidentiality, then add that in as a task. Same with using computer software, Microsoft Word, data entry. It really is just making sure that your resume matches and has those same keywords and tasks as the job description. Here's just the bottom of Jane Doe's resume where you can see again, we've moved over those keywords. I mentioned in the job description, they wanted you to reconcile expense reports. Jane Doe has done that, so it's perfect. It's in her resume as a task.
We also provided another example of this, and this example is a machine operator for its job description. So we highlighted that they are asking that you be able to set up, operate, and monitor, perform preventative maintenance. We're also highlighting that you should be able to inspect parts for specifications, making adjustments or tool changes, set up and operate a production machine, read and interpret blueprints and diagrams, complete tasks accurately and timely. We have also highlighted in red that you must have a high school diploma or equivalent, apprenticeship and or formal training, 2 years of experience in the field, and knowledge of commonly used concepts, practices, and procedures. And then also important, rely on instructions, pre-established guidelines to perform functions. We continue on to highlight the responsibilities, which include fast-paced, high-speed environment, being safe in your work practices. We also have experience in a manufacturing environment as a plus. Operate and monitor multiple pieces of equipment. Communication is very big. And then over on the other side, we have experience as a machine operator, knowledge of production procedures, things including analytical skills, attention to detail, being able to be have a lot of physical strength and physical stamina, handle heavy equipment, and also be able to multitask. Here we have an example of John Doe's resume. Across the top, we've highlighted those skills, including analytical decision-making, heavy equipment operation, teamwork, communication, machine maintenance. And then down in John's experience, he includes what he has experience-wise of knowledge of materials, methods, and tools, safety regs, reviewing blueprints, and addressing customer inquiries quickly and communicate with the team. We also included a drive to maneuver equipment, keeping records, repair and maintain equipment, and also talk to clients and study instructions, plans, and diagrams.
So some final tips. One resume does not fit all. Take the time to target your resume for every position. This is very important. We don't want you just submitting the same resume for every single job, because every single job is unique and you have to speak, the language of that position and show that employer why you specifically want that one position. So to kind of help with this, we suggest creating a master resume that can be edited to fit each unique job description. It's a lot easier when you already have a master resume, and then you can swap out those sections like that skills section, some of your tasks, and play with those keywords from the job description, and then just save that new resume instead of trying to edit, one resume every single time. Make sure you always proofread your resume. Have a family member, a friend, somebody from the workforce center, just be your second pair of eyes and take a look for grammar, spelling, and any formatting errors. You'd be surprised when you're working on a resume for an hour or so, you kind of go blind to those small, errors. So definitely have somebody take a look. And then definitely contact us at the Workforce Center. We're a team of 6 employment specialists, and we're here to do resume reviews and help you and provide any guidance you need. Here's our contact information. You can just call us at 970-248-7560 or email jobservice@mesacounty.us for a one-on-one resume review. Or if you just have any questions about job searching or interested in any of our other services. Well, thank you all for watching this video on targeting your resume. Again, here's our contact information. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out.
Thank you.